back out. And by the fence in the background, I'm guessing you know where I am. I'm back on nuddock. Because the way it's fell this week, I ain't got me 4 days, so I've got me 3. Like I say, some weeks it waits out, I've only got 3 days, so I have to do the extra day. So I end up doing 5 on and 3 off. So I was planning on going to Bluebell, but because of the way the rotor is, I thought I'm not going to go all that way and be rushing basically, so come down to my syndicate. And I'm in a different peg, I'll show you in a minute. Oh, belchy. But it's looking nice. It's warm, it's not as hot as it has been. Sun's out, it's a bit hazy sunshine. Might get a few showers later, so that might help with the fishing. But I should flip you around and show you where I am. There you go, there's a different view, look. I'm here. A peg I've never fished before. This is John's Bar. You know this bank's down there, the next two down I fished both them, the one next to that I fished and the one at the end I fished. This is the only peg on this bank I haven't fished. It's a bit dodgy, look. Needs some repair doing. Oh, I'm going to fall down. So that's going to need doing, because if that goes, it's going to take me bivvy out. Yeah, it's still a nice peg. But from this peg, I've got all this reed line, tree line, like I said last week. Where the reeds are, that's another peg that's windy. So if someone does jump in there, I'm bollocks, because I'm fishing that tree line from the reeds. Let me just get my spoon and I'll show you. Ooh, untidy bivvy, no new there. So I've got one. Where am I? Yeah, I've got one in there. That's probably in about a foot of water. I had a walk around and there was a couple of fish hanging about there, so I've got one there. And then the other one, there's no in the trees, I can't really see it on here, but about there on that tree line. In there, and that's in about 2 foot of water. And I've got one aiming to that cabin, just shy of halfway. So that's where they be. And that's where I be. So it looks a bit dark when I'm looking at it on my phone. Plus I've got my shades on. But we shall see what happens today. So I got here yesterday, but not till later on. Didn't get the rods out to about tea time-ish. And I've got them back out now. Ready for the day. So I'm just going to go for another walk down there, just going to see if I can see out in there. See if I can see my bait, because I'm in shallow water, I should be able to see my bait. And I will catch you later, probably about tea time-ish with like a proper update. Probably have a little moan about stuff again. And whatever. So I shall catch you all later. I'll say this just a quick intro. Oh, just a quick intro to let you know where I am. I think next week I've only got, oh look at me, I'm waddling all over. Next week I've only got the 3 days off again as well. But like I say, I've got a week in September, but I think I get a 4 on 4 before September. Then I'll probably go back to Bluebell. And I'm thinking Swan again, depending on how busy it is. Or maybe Mallard, because you've got more chance of a run on there, haven't you? It's like 2,000 fish in there, isn't there? We shall see. Oh, COVID. Right, oh dear, like I said, I'll get off now. And catch you later. So bye for now. Oh, missed it. Afternoon. There's no happening. I don't think anyone's caught. There's 1, 2, there's 3 of us on and the 3 lodges. That's 6. And someone else just turned up. I don't know where they're going, but if they're going windy, I'm going to have to move my rod, which is down that tree line. The one to me left, what's in this little bay, I've moved that. I chucked it out in front because the ducks are diving on me and picking me up. And I had to walk round there because I near the next peg, and the bait's still there, so that's telling me there's been no carp in there. That's why the ducks have been going in and feeding. The one further up, I'm going to move. Got my spoon. Yeah, because I'm sort of, there's no hole in the trees there, isn't it? I've gone under there, but I need to be under that hole because the fish are basically at the end of them reeds under that tree. There's a little hole there, that's where the fish are holding up. So I'm a bit too far away. I'm about, I don't know, probably 10-12 foot away from them where I am here, so I'm going to move there, and I'm only about half that. I'm about 5-6 foot away from them, but I'm going to bait about 8 o'clock, and then they'll stay out till tomorrow dinner time, which is 12 o'clock, and I'll bring them in, and I might go and use facilities, freshen up and that, have some dinner, then put them back out 1-2 o'clock, and then they'll stay out until I leave the following morning. That is a new plan of action. So the one what is down to me left, what I've chucked out, I might put that one back tonight, because yesterday there was fish there, today there isn't, but that doesn't mean they won't come back tomorrow. I don't know. And I've got one out straight in front of me, if anything roaming about there. But I'm not quite sure yet. I might have 2 out in front. I might put 1 down this close margin to me, down the right. So I've still got plenty of options for me. Well, I'll be baiting twice. I'll be baiting tonight and then baiting tomorrow dinner. So I might just put them back where they are for tonight, and then change things tomorrow dinner for the last, 20 hours or so, whatever. But we'll see what happens tonight. But at the minute, I'm not really feeling it. Don't know, because there's a lot of stuff going on at work. There's all sorts going on. Been looking all over the internet to get some the wheels. You know, the wheels that go back on the Fat Boy Barra. So you haven't got to lift it, then you just push it, don't you? Everywhere sold out. So I've I sent an email to Prestige. They got back to me yet, asking when they're being stocked, because they haven't got any. And all the shops, tackle shops that stock the carp porters, they're all sold out. I've even been looking at the power kit, because you can get just you get the wheel and the battery pack and that to put on mine. It's like £6.50. I think no. I'll wait and see what Mesters is like, see what the ground's like there, because one bank you can park behind the peg, or near the peg, but the other bank is a barrow job. So I just want to see what the ground's like there, and if it is a bit up and down and humpity-bumpity, I might invest in the power kit. But if it's pretty flat, then I'll be alright with getting the back wheels. So we shall see. I'm always looking at spending money what I haven't got. I've got to stop. So even the back wheels, I think they're like 60 quid, aren't they? But if it makes life a bit easier. But then again, if I went the whole lot and got the power one, that's £6.50. Then I still have to buy the back wheels. So that's £700. But I might be able to get to the pegs in one trip instead of 2, because I won't be lifting it and pushing. So you can proper stack the barrel up, can't you? And just the barrel takes it. All you do is steer it. So that's food for thought. We haven't had any of the rain what was promised. It looks a bit like it again now. It's clouding over. The temperature's dropped a bit. I'm just waiting to see where this lad's going. The lad who's turned up, I don't know where he was going yet. He's still over that side. But I'll say if he goes in windy, I'm going to have to... The rod what I was going to move up to that other hole where I told you the fish are hanging about, I won't be able to put it there. Because obviously that's in this water then. Because before when I joined it was doing when we had all the pegs and that, it was... If anyone was in this peg, no one fished windy. Vice versa, if someone was windy, no one fished John's bar. But now we lost 3 pegs. You can sort of... We've got less pegs so you can fish every peg. Except for the one in the corner which is like a little stalking peg. But windy ain't got a lot of water really. Windy's only got from... They're out of shot now. Oh well, yeah, there, where them reeds there, from there to them reeds. You can't really come out that far because then they're in front of me. So, I don't rightly know. Nearly, it's 5:45 now. Just trying to get this coffee drunk so I can start on my burn. I might do a bit of food. Like I say, I'm sort of rods about 7, 8 o'clock. Say next week, probably back on here. Then the following week, I think I got my 4 off again. I think I'm on 4 on 4 off then because of the way they fall. I might be back at Bluebell. Where's my puffer? So if I'm back on here next week, well I will be I think, unless I just have a break. See how work goes, see if I need to get away and forget everything. But yeah, if I'm back on here, I don't know, will I come back in here? See, it's dodgy when you come in here, like say if someone turns up and goes in windy, you can buggered, because then people that are fishing this peg now, they're fishing this peg to fish the tree line to my left, which is where the fish are holding up now. That's the only reason they're fishing this peg, because you from windy, it's a bit like I explained last time, it's a bit harder, you can't see where the holes are in the trees to get under them. But from here you can, you've got a better line angle because you're going across to them from here. You can do it from windy, but what you have to do, you have to send your boat down to roughly where they are, stop your boat, then you're going to have to walk down the bank, and then drive your boat in from the bank. You can do it that way. And that's what I say, it's doable. So I might even jump in windy if I come next week. When I come, I'll have a look. If the fish are still holding up there where they've been for the last couple of days, well, last 3 or 4 weeks, I think, or more, then I might jump in windy, because then I ain't got to worry about thinking, well, not worrying about having to move, because then no one can fish that water. That's windy water. But I could go in the point, but if there's a few on the point to be taken, I could go in the gate if that's free. I could even go back in my favourite ones, like 2 stages, because I fished them quite a few times, haven't I? Oh, I'm running out of the bug, and it's out of stock, because I'm having problems getting the insect meal. Because you had an agreement, and I was here DNA, get the insect meal off. They said, yeah, we'll supply you whatever you need, we can supply it to get the deal, and now they're struggling to get it. So it's out of stock at the minute. So I might have to, I don't know, go back on the S7 or the SLK. Could even get the switch another go, just so that the bug gets sorted out. I've still got, I don't know, not a lot, about 5-6 kilo of boilers. And they're out of the bug pellets, and they're out of stock. They've still got the liquids, and they've still got the wafters. So I can still get like plain pellets and flavour them with the spod syrup or with the liquid food. I can do it that way. It's just the boilers you can't get. Well, I can't get around that. But I'll sort something out. They might be back in stock by the time I run out. So I've got enough for another couple of sessions, I reckon, and that's about it. So hopefully next week, and if I go to Bluebell, then after that, then I might be out of boilers or out of the bug, and I'll definitely be out of the pellet. So I know I've got the house pellets anyway, so I can use them, and I can put the spot syrup or the liquid food on them to give them a bit of the bug flavour. But we shall see. I'm waffling about nothing. So I shall get off, finish my coffee, and then I can start on the old Magnus Dark Fruit. So I'll have a couple of them and something to eat, then get the rod sorted out, then probably have another couple. Then whatever time it is, then I might have an early night, go to bed about 10, 11. So I'll be watching the water as long as I can, just to give me any clues on where I might move them tomorrow when I bake tomorrow dinner, or I'm just going to leave them where they are. But then that's still depending where this lad's going, or if he's fishing. I don't even know if he's fishing yet. I might just be having a look. Right, I'm off, because I'm waffly Waffleton, and I will catch you later. Bye for now. Hello. Well, beating myself up a little bit. You know, I said I was going to move one to the hole in the trees nearer to where the fish was. I did. And about 2 hours after moving it, I had a run. At first I thought it was the ducks, because I got a bleep. I thought, but it's the coots or the ducks. I had a look and there was some ducks near the reeds. I thought, yeah, it's the ducks. Then another bleep. So I sort of hit and I thought, they're doing me head in now, the ducks are. I'm going to go around there and shoo them off. And then it ripped off. But because I'm close to that reed line, I'll show you in a minute. It went, before I got to the rod, it was in the reeds. And it was solid, so nothing I could do. Try putting it back in the rest like you do, waiting, not having it. It was solid, so in the end I called Rich, the owner, and he came round with his wade as he got in, as I stood here, you know, lifting my rod up so you could see where the line was going in. And I got my rig, well, I got my rig and everything back, but the fish had gone. So I lost one. So now I've rebaited. I brought the rods in about dinner time, about 12, and I put them back out half hour ago. Yeah, about 4:15ish, so I just rested it. Went and had a chat with the other lads on the lake. Keeps trying to spit with rain again, you can see it's a bit dark. Anyway, so I put the rods back out, but I haven't put it back in that hole. I put it back in the original one I was in, which is further away from the fish. But if one picks it up there, I've got more chance of landing it. Because I've got more time to get on the rods and get it out of there, get it away from them reeds and the snags. It's one of them, innit? It's one of them dilemmas. Do you fish nearer the fish? So you've got more chance of a pick-up, but you've also got more chance of getting snagged. Because everyone that fishes that spot, they've all lost fish. Everybody I know what's caught from there lost fish. And it's one of them. So now I've got it back where I can land it safely, I think I can, where I'm fishing more safely. So I might not get another pickup, but if I do, I know I've got more chance of landing it. So that's the scores on the doors. Let's flit around a minute so you can see the lake, you can see my can in the background. Woohoo! And I'm going to have a puff of my puffer. And talk shit. Yeah, that's the so what's happening so far. The lad in the point, he had one. The lad in the gate had out. And as far as I know, the lodges I haven't seen them catch out. I've seen a few top. I've moved one of my rods now. The one what was down to my left, I've got out in front of me now, but to my right and in front of me. Not that far out, where I see a few fish showing last night. Let me flip it round. Yeah, so there's the lake now. See a few ripples coming out there. That's not far off where I've moved one of my rods. And again, but I think that's smaller fish. Could even be the perch. If I can just get you a stick. Oh, I might have to go and get me spoon. Wait one. Yes, them reeds. I had one in that little hole in the trees about there, which is really close. But like I say, it's too close, and by the time I got to rod, it was in the reeds. And I was on a fairly tight clutch, but because you're fishing a lot shallower there, and I've got the lines semi-slack, the actual where the line dips in the deeper water, then comes up to the shallower water, the fish has still got all that, 'cause when it pulls that taut, gives it 2 or 3 foot, doesn't it? Probably more. So that's what happened. So now I moved it back there in that hole in the trees. Not a lot of difference, but there is in landing the fish. I say the one I had down here, where I was just getting modded by the ducks, I have now moved to, trying to find a point where I can point it to you, out there. And then I've still got my middle rod aiming to the lodge and shy of halfway. It's looking good now. It's nice and overcast, cooling down a bit. Nice and overcast. So we will see what tonight brings. But yeah, there you go. Bit gutted because I lost one, but it's fishing, innit? So I had all them blanks. There's something moving down there now. Not Mr. Coop behind the coop. It's around there as well, and out there the sighting showing now. But I've got one down there, so who knows? I shall get off, have me beer, or you listen to a bit of music, and catch you later. So hey, I've got a good suntan now, haven't I? Oh, maybe not. Aha! So yeah, I shall catch you all later. Might do something to eat. I've got some haddock fish. I've had 3 mouthfuls of beer and I can't talk. I've got some haddock fillets in batter sort of thing, so I bet I'm going to have them. And watch the water. I say the rods aren't going to move now. I'll put them out and they'll stay in there till good tomorrow. Unless I have a fish. Oh! No, ducks picking me up again. They're a pain. Right, I'm going to go and sort these ducks out. Catch you all later. Morning. And it's all quiet on the Western Front. The ducks have been a right pain. My rod that I've got in the shallower water on the tree line, they've been on me all night. And the coots. But the coots, I can get the tufty torch on them. I've got that one. It's pretty decent. I think it's the carp live one, because the original one that come out was a bit bigger, wasn't it? Yeah, it does the job. Coots and tufties don't like it. Ducks don't bother. And then I got rid of them and I thought, right, they've gone. And beep, look, coot. I thought, yeah, it'd be okay. 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, happened again. Picked it up again. So I thought, well, you know what I mean, it didn't sit well. I mean, I thought, no. It could have picked it up, dropped it, it could be tangled now, whatever, so brought it in, so I lifted the rod up, and it was pretty, so I brought it in, big twig on it. So good job I didn't leave it. It got the rig wrapped around the twig. So I put it back out again. and then the ducks was back, and there was really pain because they're all coming in, about 5-6 of them, all sat there, a couple of dives, and looked like there was going, and there was turning around and coming back, and they kept doing that for about 2 or 3 hours, just staying in the area, moving away so you think they're going, but they want to move 2 or 3 foot and decide, oh no, I think I'll go back and have another go. But no fish, so I've lost one and I've had a branch. I think Michael in the point, I'm not sure if he had another one last night, so he might have had 2. AD in gate, he had one. Like I say, I had one and lost it, so I missed my opportunity. But I'll be back next week. Then the following week I might be back on Bluebell. If all goes well and nothing changes at work in the next couple of weeks, which it can do. And next week I don't know where I want to be. Depends how many's on. I'll have a good walk around. I know the fish will be there again, but I also know they'll be down the tree line on the opposite bank, and that's less snaggy in that one. That's probably the most snaggy bit where the reeds are. Obviously that's a snag. Now they go straight in there and they're pretty thick and it goes solid. When they go in there it's solid. So yeah, that's my dilemma, where I'm going to be next week, but it's not next week yet, is it? Been ordering stuff again off eBay. Not a lot, only 25 quid's worth. I've got the extended forks for me carp porter. The ones that have got a spring in them, so they've got a bit of suspension in them. It just lifts the front up a little bit, so when you've got your bag fully packed, you know what it's like. It scuffs on the floor, it drags on the floor. So I'll lift it up, so the bag's got more clearance. And also, like I said, they've got springs in, so when you're hitting bumps, it should take a bit of the shock of the bumps. And I'm trying to get the rear wheels for me fat boy as well, because you can take the legs out and put the wheels in, what I want sort of legs, but the wheels on instead of having mud feet, put them in. Everywhere sold out. I've even looked on the Prestige website, they've sold out. I've emailed them asking when they'll be back in stock. They haven't emailed me back. But on their website it does say it's their most popular item, or their biggest selling item, most popular item. So when they come back in, I'm going to have some of them, because like I said, I was looking at the motor one, but I think I'm not going to spend £6.50 quid just so I can press a button in it, because on its own I'll push it and save £6.50 quid. But I am going to get the rear wheels when they're back in stock, just so you haven't got to lift it and push it. Then it's going to be like a shopping trolley, isn't it? It's just planted and just push it. It's fairly flat here, there's a little bit of a hill there, but it's not that bad. Mesters, I don't know what that's like yet, but it looks fairly flat. So I should be okay with just the wheels. And next week, I don't know if I'm going to vlog it or not, because when I vlog it, I don't catch. And if I don't vlog and just fish, I catch. So we'll see what happens next week, see what peg I'm in, see if there's a lot of fish there, weather conditions, a lot of things into it, isn't there? If it looks good and I'm really confident of a bite, I'll probably vlog it, but if I'm not too sure, I might just think, no, I'll just concentrate on the fishing this trip and see what happens, see if I can get one out. If I do get one, I'll video it, photo it or whatever, let it go on the next vlog. But I might vlog it yet. We shall see, I'm undecided yet. But it's just coming up to 8 o'clock, I've already started packing stuff down. I want to be away for 10. So I'm back at work at 9:30, so get home, shower, normal stuff, pop to shop, get some stuff for me, pack up, sort that out, and probably try and get 2 or 3 hours sleep for me tonight at 9:30. It's a bit chillier this morning. It's forecast showers later, so I want to be away before the shower start. It's looking okay now, as you can see, blue sky. So that's about it for this one. No fish. Lost, and this week. don't think any of the lodges are caught again. So they're good pegs. I don't know why the fish aren't coming from there, because fish are around there. But yeah, I don't know that. I was talking to one of the other lads, the same, probably because the lodges are always full. So there's a lot of pressure. They're getting fish for there 7 days a week, every week. So that might have pushed them away from there. Because the rest of the lake, it's not constant pressure. Like sometimes there'll be no one on this bank, so they'll come over here and there's no lines and feel safe, or there'll only be one over that side, a couple on this side, so they can go in the middle bit, and they've always got places to go. It's never full. But that corner where the lodges are, it's full all the time, and there's lines in the water all the time. So I'm wondering if that's moved them away from there. Who knows? Right, I'm waffling, just for the sake of waffling. So I shall shoot. Don't forget to give us a sub and a like. Or don't. Say you ate the vlogs and give me a thumb down. That don't matter to me. Like I said, I don't do them. Well, what's the word? I don't do them for popularity or whatever, I just do them for me. So I've got something to look back on. Because rig-wise, you know what I'm on. The road on German rigs at the minute, and I'm on the bug. But the bug's running out. Like I say, it's out of stock, and I'm getting short of that, so I might have to change. I might have to order something else, maybe the switch. Or just go back on the S7, because I've had a lot of fish on the S7. Just to the bug sorted out and back in stock. But yeah, I use German rigs, that's it. I use bait screws. It's just quicker, innit? Just screw them on, jobs are good, and out they go. I had one on a wafter rig, and instead of a size 4 cave, I've got that on a size 4 beat point, like a wide gate. That's what I've got the wafter rig. It's just because the wafter's a little bit smaller, so the hook's not as big as a cave shank, even though it's still a size 4. It's not as long and still not as big as a cave shank, so it's a little bit smaller, even though it's as big, so it's still got the same hooking potential. And I'm still on 18mm bottom baits. Put a little flat spot on them, just trim it off so it's flat on the top, then half a 12mm pop up on top. Either a white milky malt, I can't get my words out again, or PB, which smell really nice, say pineapple and banana, but they smell really strong of banana. Right, I've got my coffee. Half a coffee, when this is gone I'll make another one, then that's the final bit, so it'll get packed away. And then I'm off. Bye bye. Don't know if Michael's going, so I've seen a bit of movement in his swim, so I don't know if he's packing now. But I'm going because I'm just waffling again, and for the sake of it, and I've got nothing to report except the ducks and the coots have been an absolute pain. My 2 rods out in front, they're alright. Because obviously they're in like 11-12 foot of water. The only thing that dives on them is the tufties when they're on, but there's no tufties on. But it's the ducks and the coot, the ducks mainly. Because it is that shallow on that bank where I'm fishing, it's like a foot, 18 inches of water. They can dive on that. So I was having fun. Synchronised diving by a flock of ducks, is it? Group of ducks, a gaggle of geese, I don't know. Twats, that's what they are. It was a twattery of twats. So bye for now, and I shall probably catch you next week, but if not, it'll be the week after, and I'm maybe on Bluebell. But maybe, I think it probably will be next week, we'll see. In a minute, I'm just still beating me up a bit about losing that fish. If I was a couple of seconds quicker to my rod, I'd have probably stopped it getting in the reeds. But like I say, because of the ducks and that, when I just got a bleep, that's all it was, a single bleep. But my ducks looked down, I thought, yeah, looked at my line, wasn't moving, and it bleeped back, it dropped back a little bit, so I just thought that's the line settling again. But yeah, it's just, that's the line settling back down, and then it just tore off. And when I realised, it sort of tore, I went, fish. The first thing, I thought it was a duck, I thought, fucking ducks. Look, no ducks, and I see a swirl on the water where the fish had turned and shot. Got out to the rods, and as soon as I picked the rod up, I felt it, and then it stopped and went solid. So I caught it, just, I'm guessing, as it got its head in the reeds, and as I picked up, it managed to get in, and that was it then. Not a lot I could do. So, like I said again, for the 10th millionth time, bye for now. Catch you on the next one. Enjoy life. You never know. Things can happen if you make them happen, so to say. Bye for now.